Hey folks, today we're gonna maybe have a chat, and I'm gonna take you out to not the woodshed, just the shed, because come to hear that, a subscriber of mine kind of said, well, maybe you would be interested, Steve Robb is the man, interesting to see what you got in your shed. Kind of always shied away from that because one doesn't want to show all his cards, eh? Like you're only dealt so many cards and you keep them tight to your vest. Yeah, I don't know, like story-wise, okay, we'll start with that. I don't know if I ever showed you this. This is a tool that more than 100 years old. It was made by a blacksmith that used to work for the city of Ottawa. It has come to me from my wife's grandfather. It's this is it here. But this is not a hammer. This is a coal chisel. And well, okay, to start from the beginning, when I was young, I bought a welder. Well, young, I was 19 years old, something like that. I bought a welder, but yeah, I didn't have much money then. I had a brand new car, brand new Camaro, and I was making about, if I remember right, $46 or $49 a week. So that wasn't much, eh? In those days, especially nowadays, it's even kids wouldn't even think of working for that kind of money. But anyways, no money to buy steel, so I used to use bed frames, eh? Which is real high. I think it's high carbon steel, real kind of dry. That's what I used to refer to it as, and. We either used torches, which I didn't have in those days, but to recover a lot of rivets on these bed frames, eh? And to recover the angle iron, you had to cut the rivets. And instead of using, hang on, there's a little small one here, a normal cold chisel, and your hand is exposed. Well, my wife's grandfather gave me this, eh? You just put it on the rivet, and you hammer this. You could use a 10-pound sledge if you wanted, but this always kept an edge. It was hard steel, and it was forged. I don't know why I'm gonna show this, but there's no use to. See, it's not even straight. To look at it, I look at it on the viewfinder on the camera, and I can see the hole's not even in the center of the piece here. So it was handmade, but that's not how I'm progressing. We got a lot of topics to cover today, so I hope you have time, eh? Oh, well, hang on. I'm just going to show you the progress. See, I'm just going to swing it around here. See, right here. Right there. I'm cleaning it up. That's the vise. I'm going to paint it. And then I'll probably make a video out of this when I bring it back and it's all set up with the new jaws. I know I already showed that, but I've been kind of, well, not striving, but trying to make an effort to give a diversity of topics. Of some, I find that some viewers are more interested in certain things, and there's some that I've noticed. Wildlife, nobody cares about that. Eh? I've had I showed some game cam shots, wolves and moose, and nobody wants to see that, so I'm not spending no time with that no more. I've told stories I showed was in my museum here a little bit. There's people wanting me to straighten this place up, but to straighten something up, you gotta throw something away, or you need places to put things. And I have lots of shells. There's shells all around, but I don't know, I ran out of place. I could have a few more shells, I see. Like the one above here, I could keep going over the window and keep going towards that end. There's a lot of stuff that I have that I could probably do away with. I see that, eh? But I'm always hesitant, you know? Why? Because you just have to throw something away and then the next day you'll need it. That's what happens. But talk about not being organized or something and throwing stuff away. Okay, now we're going to the shed. That's what I talked about, eh? Right at the start. Yeah. See? On the door here. What's that? That's just to remind me when in the winter time. To remind me of the tractor I have at the camp. Eh? That's all that is. Hang on. Oh, see, that's another job waiting for me. Oh, that's my compressor. It's a 3-cylinder. I have a 5-horse on it. You know, I think, no, it was the heating. Steve once asked me, what do you have in heating in the garage? I have a, how much is that? 4,800 watt heater, construction heater. And I got a baseboard up there, but that's not ready. You see, it's got a built-in thermostat, but look at all the cardboard boxes on top of that. So, needless to say, that's not ready to go. Ooh, we have a bit of a kind of snowy condition. I picked up more leaves this morning. I don't want to gripe about it, but see the neighbor there? He's got a lot of trees, and that maple there is not lost all its leaves yet. I picked up another bag of leaves this morning here. Okay, used ready. I should have had taken a flashlight maybe. See? Here. Okay. I'll get out of the light there. First off, we have tires. These, that one, and that one's the wife's tire, and these two upper ones. And then the bottom ones are my summer tires. A little rotor tiller. Bunch of that's a fertilizer spreader. Hang on, I'm gonna. This is my wife's lawnmower because she doesn't know. She's scared of using the other lawnmower, the Husqvarna riding mower. Okay, see this here, folks? This here. That's a hot water tank. I got the sickness from Dave and Joe there. He made blades out of that. I don't need a blade, but and then two. Here. See that, folks? That there and that there. That's never been unboxed. That there is a Toro. I think it's a 4-foot mulcher mower. That there. I've never, you can see the straps are still on the box. I guess that, yeah, that box fell apart, but you can see the tag still on that part. Yeah, when I bought the tractor, I said, I'm going to buy the lawnmower, and if ever I need it, well, I'll have it. But now it's dedicated to doing grass and not, I mean snow and not grass. Coming this way, I have I don't know what you call that, a little crane there with, you know, the cylinder, and I had bought that before I was gonna do my motor job on the truck, and I never used it. So now it's in the shed. My little owls down there. I have a water pump. That's if we're at the camp for pumping water from the lake for watering. I got that pump, but I have a piston pump and I like it better than that. Up here, see, I got 1,001 gallons or 5 gallons, some for diesel, some are gas. This is the water hose. Another tank up there. Fixtures a squeegee. I don't have much stuff, do I? Oh, see this here, folks? See, I used to build houses, eh? It's all plans, eh? And I keep them, and I think I have another big bundle. This is just some of them. Yeah, so a little bit of, I don't know how far in here we'll be able to endeavor. I see this here? That's a Helicrafter SV for S. Helicrafter S40. I have 2 of those radios. There's another one, but you can't see it. It's in behind this here. This is Wolfie here. He's stuck in underneath everything. This is I use those when I start my cucumbers. I gotta clean them. See, there's some holes to water the cucumbers. But when I start them, just put little grains and I start them. And I don't know if I'll be able. There's a 4-foot ladder up here, but I don't know. In behind there, I know. Something else too. See, there's 3 bikes. 1, 2, 3. That's for the kids. When the kids come down here, well, we got something to amuse them with. Well, they go biking, eh? And I have some right there. I know I'm showing you all over the place. Has some aluminum. I wanted to do a project once upon a time, but it ended up being aluminum and storage. That's what it ended up being. Yeah, a few benders. Let's look up here. I'm gonna just take a few of these gallons out. Oh my God. Propane stuff, and I got some containers, and see the blue box? Hang on. See the blue box up there? That's in the days I used to work at Scott Paper when I was young, and here's a story time again. Hang on. Yeah, you're jiggling, eh? Yeah, so here, story time with Gator. Yeah, I used to work at Scott Paper. Once a month, they used to have a sale on all the products that were, like, if you have some, well, they didn't call it Kleenex, they call it facial tissue. Well, if they had a run that had a muff in the box, they knew about where that was, and so they called all, like, cases, eh? All the cases that were around where that happened, and lots of different products. That there is, I think, their Christmas Christmas napkins that there in the back. But I had some all over the place. I ran out of toilet paper, believe it or not, 2 years ago, and it's been 20 some years since I worked there. So it tells you like how long it lasted. But anyways, they used to have a sale every month, and you can buy. They had a list of stuff that you could choose from, and you could buy anything. It was sold at a big discounted price, eh? So, anyways, I'm still eating away at some of these products that I had bought. I just kind of squirreled it away. Anyways, that's more or less what's in the shed here. It's more, I know, I'd have to do a good cleanup in here. There's something I forgot to show you. See that there? That's a hand packer. A lot of, I'd have to, well, I want to put these fuel tanks, the yellow ones there. I want to put them in the truck and go buy some fuel. Fuel is under there. Something's hooking here. Woo woo. Well, not time. It's not time for to play with that when I have yous on board here, but I'll have to look into that. Anyways, yeah, fuel is under $1 right now. I'm gonna go fuel up these tanks and store them in the shed here, and come spring we'll bring them to the camp. Okay, folks, that's enough for this one. You seen what was in the shed. There's a lot more stuff, but as you can see, it's just as clean as the garage is. Comments are welcome. Salute you all. I will see you in the next one.